Hi guys, my name is Chef Wamboi. Welcome back. Today I'll be showing you how to make these carrot chapels. Let's get right into the video. So to start with, that's a list of ingredients that we are going to be using today. I have about 4 cups of flour. I have carrots that I've grated very thinly. I'm also going to be using some oil into my dough, which is just normal vegetable oil. I'm going to be adding some sugar for sweetness, and also I'm going to be using some salt to balance out the sweetness as well. And also I have some water that I'll be mixing in little by little in the video. So to start with, I will just go ahead and mix in my dry ingredients, and I'll start by adding in the carrots, mix it all up together, then I will go ahead and add in my sugar and my salt. After it's all mixed, I'm now going to go ahead and add in my oil. I'm going to be using half of it. Then I will add in my water bit by bit. Please don't add like lots of water, otherwise you will not be able to manage your dough. So be patient with this process. It can take about 10 minutes for you to have the right consistency. Just keep adding your water until you're okay with it. Also make sure you have about 1 cup of flour on the side to add into your dough, because it's going to be a bit sticky, and I'm going to be using my hand with this process. Also just remember to be patient, it's going to come in all together. I will now go ahead and just dust my surface with some flour, because I want to knead the dough on the surface, which is a bit steady. You can also go ahead and do this because it's going to make your work a bit easier. So this is how the dough is supposed to look at the end, not sticky when you touch it with your hands. And I'm going to just go ahead and put some oil and continue to knead until I'm happy with the consistency. Make sure it's not sticking to your hands. That's not how you know that it's very ready. And as you can see, it's quite nice soft, and the secret to soft chapatis is the dough. So if the dough is not well put, or it's not soft, then it means your chapos are not going to be soft. Once your dough is ready, we are going to place it in a bowl for it to rest for about an hour. What I love doing is just putting some oil on my bowl and then putting my dough in there and covering it, and then put it in a warm place for about an hour for it to rest. Please remember that this step is very important, but if you have made like a small batch of the dough, you don't have to let it rest for about an hour. You can leave it for about 30 minutes and it will be good to go. So I just like cover mine with some clean foil, then I'll go ahead and put a kitchen cloth on top and put it in a dark place for about an hour. And we are back after an hour, and I'm going to be showing you how the dough should look and feel. As you touch it, it should not stick to your hands. It looks so nice and soft. I'm going to be starting with a small batch of the dough. I'm going to just cut it, and then I'm going to cover the rest of the dough so that it doesn't dry up. I'm going to go ahead and dust my surface with some flour. We are just going to roll out the dough, the small batch of dough, and flatten it about a centimeter thick, not too thin, not too thick. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Then we are going to spread some ghee on top and roll it over. You can use any type of oil that you have. At this point, I just love using ghee because I see that it makes my chapos more softer. I am now going to go ahead and put some ghee onto my dough. Remember to be generous, and remember you can also use any oil that you have at home. I am now going to go ahead with a knife and just cut the dough into stripes, as you can see. So at this point, we are just going to roll our dough, as you can see, from the bottom, just like that. And I'm going to be adding a bit more because I want mine a bit bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and add a bit more. Then when we come to the end, I'm going to roll over and just tuck it in, just like that. So we are going to do this with all the others and then place it on the side. And once you're done, we're going to come back again and also dust our surface again. You take one of the rolled doughs like that. I love to press mine a bit more so that it can form the circle shape, and then gently just roll it out with a rolling pin. Don't worry about the shape at first because chapos are not shapes. It's about the taste and how soft they are. So just gently roll it until you get your desired shape. So people cook chapos very differently. I just like to go the old method of first drying out the chapos, as you can see. So once I roll it out, I just dry it on a pan, all of them. Then I'm going to go ahead and put some oil later on once I'm done. When I cook my chapos, I also like stacking them about 4 or 6 or 8. But to show you, I'll just start with 2. So I put some oil. These are the dried chapos. Just put some oil and make sure your heat is on like medium high, because we are just going to now cook it over until it's all cooked. Put some oil and then flip it over until all the sides are cooked. Also make sure you keep on checking because they can easily burn, and keep turning them. As you can see, it's nice and golden brown, so that's when you know they are ready. As you can see, your chapos are ready. They are very nice and soft and fluffy. You can serve them with beans or beef stew, anything that you want. It's all your choice. I hope you also get to watch my other video on chapos where I make soft layer chapos, which is a bit trickier than this, but I hope this helps those who want to make everyday simple chapatis. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and also I will really appreciate your subscription. If you try this recipe, tag me on my Instagram at Chef Wamboi, and thank you so much for being in this channel. Bye.